Yes.
Many matches are going to be ruined due to this, and
many matches are going to be ruined due to this. You know what else ruins matches? The fact that they could end in 5 minutes because they nerf text ruin. You know what ruins matches? Teabagging and flashlight clicking. You know what ruins matches? An infinite fence on Haddonfield. There's a lot of shit in this game that ruins matches. Okay? And to say that Dying Light is going to ruin matches because it exists, like, big whoop. Get over it. Get over it, survivors. The amount of tools that they have at their disposal, and remember, gens are too fast. All Dying Light does is balance the game. Dying Light doesn't make the game unbalanced in your favor. Dying Light balances the game. So does Stamina. All these gen stalling perks balance the game. That's what the old Ruin did too. And it's really weird that survivors think stuff that balances the game is OP, because that's all these gen stalling perks do is balance the game.
Of their teammates leaving the game early. The DC punishment system that's incoming, and the husk thing coming along with it, will not solve survivors deliberately dying on hooks to escape the match. Similar perks...
I've always said that.
Save the best for last, rely on the obsession staying alive. However, the effect of the perk boosts the killer rather than hindering the survivor.
Boost the killer rather than hindering the survivor. Yeah, but save the best for last doesn't hit him in the gens. That's the problem with it. Save the best for last doesn't hit him in the gens. I'm telling you, if you... Okay, look at my Freddy build. I'm going to say this again. If you want to have a realistically good build for killer, at least 3 of your 4 perks need to do something to the generators. At least. If you don't have 3 of your 4 perks synergizing in some way to deal with gens, in this case barbecue and chili even does synchronize with what my strategy is. So, like, 3, this is a gen stalling build, and even then I'm sure it won't work.
No survivor leaves the match because the killer is running.
What does save the best for last do for me here if I add it to my build? What does it do? It does nothing.
Save the best for last. The same will not be said about Dying Light, especially since the devs have chosen to tell the obsession that the killer is running Dying Light by giving the obsession a buff as part of the killer's perk. And problem number 3, its effect stacks. As mentioned before, there are a few killers...
Problem number 3, its effect stacks. Again, we live in a ruinless time. We live in a ruinless time. You need this stuff if you want to compete realistically. You need this stuff.
Effect built into their kit, but even outside of those killers, there are perks that work very well with Dying Light and has the potential to create a very negative gameplay experience for survivors.
A very negative gameplay experience for survivors. Who the fuck cares? What about my negative experience? What about my negative experience with the infinite loops? Like, I'm sick of the survivor sympathy. Absolutely sick of it. In my head, no one escapes death creates a negative experience for survivors. Creates a hex ruin, man. It creates a negative experience for survivors. Creates a negative survivors, man. Fuck survivors. Seriously. Fuck survivors. Fucking teabag 44-second infinite loop having assholes. Fuck survivors. We sit here and matches go way too fucking fast. The structures are way too fucking strong. If you're losing as survivor, you got out fucking played. If the killer's losing, he might not have been getting outplayed. It's the nature of the fucking game. It's an unfun experience for survivors, man. Who cares? Once you want to address the 1750 reasons why I'm not having a fun experience, then I'll tone down what my build is. But until we address some of these maps and the gen speeds, this game has a lot of work to do so the killer can have a good experience. Why do all these killer players? This guy's a hag main. This guy's a fucking hag player. Like, I don't understand how we can sit here and go like, survivors might have a bad experience if you run Dying Light. Fuck you. What about my bad experience when they're not even running anything busted? Like, what about that? If somebody can run Disturbed Ward, I'm gonna have a bad experience. If somebody can run the Infinite Fence on Haddonfield, I'm gonna have a bad experience. Where's my sympathy? Why doesn't anybody give me sympathy? Yeah, you probably think I sound like a crybaby. That's what I hear when survivors go, ooh, Dying Light's OP, I have a bad experience, man. Fuck you. If I whine about my bad experiences, nobody cares and tells me to get good. If survivors whine about their bad experiences, we nerf Hex Ruin. That's what happens. Fuck off with the survivor sympathy in 2020 when games last 4 minutes. Grow the fuck up. The power role of this game is the survivors. The survivors have an inherent advantage. If the survivors are losing, they should have fucking shame. They should be ashamed. They got beat by an old man in a wheelchair. That's what the killer role is right now. It's a handicapped guy in a wheelchair. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.